I never find myself amazed at the content that's pushed on social media, nor am I ever surprised by the behavior that is displayed by some of these women all over what a celebrity. Anytime I hear a woman complain about how there aren't any good men left, there aren't any leaders, providers, all men care about is one thing: they're not useful. Whenever I see a long
Laundry list
requirements coming
of
from
complaints.
modern women, especially, I'm always hit with a breath of fresh air, reminders, if you would, why we are where we are in
Of
2024, between the hypocrisy, the echo chambers amongst women defending each other for their attitudes and their behaviors, their lack of respect for themselves and for their partners and for womanhood in general. Videos like this, conversations like this will always matter, and they will always happen. And this is why. Because I always try to put myself in both parties' shoes. We are in a time where dating and meeting people of some type of substance and worth is rare. Diseases everywhere, pregnancies everywhere, cheating, infidelity everywhere. People are practicing polyamory like it's the new law, is what is going to keep society afloat, and it's all trash and BS. Everyone is complaining about loyalty and respect and this and the third, and what social media is always pushing to the forefront is basically degradation. There's been too many videos that I've seen where a woman will risk and sacrifice everything that they have for one opportunity to be in front of their idol, someone that they feel
of
is worthy losing everything for, just to see a person, just to touch a person, just so they get some type of validation from a high earning figure in Hollywood or in media in general. This woman had a potential husband who I'm sure was probably working a regular 9 to 5, maybe had a trade or two, could have been doing pretty good for himself. Everything that women complain about about not existing. And pretty sure this is one of those guys that red media, or should I say red pill media, talks about women not wanting. Every single woman in these spaces always wants someone who is making six figures and above. I just probably your average high earner, regular. Who knows? I couldn't tell you. What I can say is she risks her entire future for a photo. For a photo. I want you to see real quick. Every single woman in that slide that you saw, are they single? Were they in relationships? If I was to ask a man this question, my question would be to you: would you take someone who is doing and showing that level of fandom for someone that they will never meet again in their life? Would you take them serious? Would you get married to that? Would you have any respect for that? Would you look at her and see a mother figure? Would you see her as someone that you could walk down the aisle with, that you could show your family off to? I'm guaranteed the answer would most likely be no. For anyone to spend $1,000 to take a photo with someone is crazy to me already. There is not a single soul on this earth that I am spending rent money on just for a picture. Do you understand how hard it is out here? People are barely paying their rent and car notes and insurance. All of these bills we got out here, and you telling me you got it like that where you can just all right. But this is the clip, right? This is the clip where everybody is like, I don't know, man. Y'all be the judge of this one. I think it's ridiculous.
Engagement to come see you.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen these after show, pictures
Those
that
pictures.
Yeah,
Just
meet and greets. Do you think this is the reason why her man didn't want her to go see Chris Brown?
She was hoping for a little greet and meet. You know what I'm saying?
Also, too, while he's greeting and meeting to meet, he's charging those women $1,000.
And they're not even being consummated or nothing like that.
I'm not even going to play the rest of that for copyright reasons. But you see what I'm saying, right? So this whole meet and greet thing where people and pay you a lump sum of cash to take a photo, and I guess you can take any kind that you want, as you saw in the various slide that I showed you. They on his back, they bent over in front of him. They every position that you saw was a sexual one for the most part, intimate. What is with y'all? That's what I want to know. What is with y'all, man? Do y'all have no shame, no standards? Do you think that you just that attractive do you think that your just because you're a female, just because you're a woman, that you can flaunt your body off, display yourself in such a ratchet way, and still get a pass and get away with being that way, and then get on the internet and complain that there aren't any good guys and any good men, but this is what you're doing? So you threw away an entire future, a possible marriage that would have kept your family secure and everything, just so that you could take a picture with this dude. And then what I be tripping off of with these women, man, is how y'all do all these TikToks, and then you have other women rallying behind you, cheering you on, laughing with you. Also on the sideline, you clowning the men and cussing them out. And just did a video not too long ago. The guy got fired because he was on a dating show, and the women was completely just out of pocket, and he was defending himself. Where I later found out, people after that show started harassing his job and blowing his phone up and blowing his workplace up, and to the point to where they just let him go because it was too much. So y'all got all of this energy to destroy a man's livelihood, destroy a marriage. But then when you get backlash for it, you expect not to have any accountability thrown your way. This is bull. Y'all foolish, full of it. You're full of it. And for everyone who is like babying and coddling these people, we need to stop at that. Like, that's crazy to me. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments section, man. Do you think $1,000 for a photo is worth ending your relationship or your marriage? Matter of fact, do you think that a person who has a crush or is obsessed with a celebrity is someone that you can take serious in a relationship? Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. I would love to know y'all thoughts on that one, for real.